Hey there, how's it going? It is the Idiots of the Round Table back again. This is now our spoiler version of Blade Runner 2049 something numbers. With me is the boss man,
Curtis.
and I am Mr. Malorian, the Consigli Wiggly. So, Curtis, what do you think about this movie? Pretty awesome? Well, I'll tell you what is awesome as a segue. Our sponsors.
Yes. Oh my God. I'm not going to show the pieces of pizza that we have because they're half eaten and they're all destroyed. Always pizza. Oh my God. Go ahead.
Best pizza you can have, and make sure you check this place out because they're looking like they're going to be losing their location. They're trying to find a new location, be it in Sherwood Park or anywhere else in Fort Saskatchewan, but it might not happen. So if you're anywhere around there, make sure you go check out Ollie's Pizza, Fort Saskatchewan, because this pizza is, by no lie, the best pizza I've ever had. Get the meat lovers with a stuffed crust, with pepperoni in the stuffed crust, and it's crazy how good this pizza is, and a shame that, you know, they're having to find a place with cheaper rent because it's Fort Saskatchewan, it's growing. Yep. We also have the Canadian Brew House. So if you ever want to have, you know, some drinks and watch the game, anything, they got so many things on tap. There's screens all over in there. If you like wings, burgers, any of that type of stuff, go in there, you know, chat it up, watch the game, chat about bad movies like we're about to now.
Oh, I don't even know where to begin with this. Like, okay, good, Harrison Ford. Gosling, good. Nudity, good. Visual effects, good.
Yeah.
That's it. Next.
Well, I mean, the story, good. I really like that. All the, like, you know, faces that come in. One of the ones that was too telling, though, is starting off going to the farm there, and it's Bautista. I wonder what's gonna happen. There's no way there's gonna be a fight.
Considering that if you went on my channel, I think I uploaded the clip where they fought.
Yeah.
So it's, I don't know if you saw that.
No, I didn't.
Oh, because I saw that clip and it was at the beginning and it's like, damn it. But yeah, and it's Bautista. He's in everything now. Good for him though.
Oh yeah.
WWE.
For, you know, Mr. No Brain NWO wrestler, there's like, no, let's
NWO? What the hell?
New World Order, yeah.
He was never part of New World Order.
Hell yeah, he was.
When was he part of New World Order?
Wasn't he?
He was WW, as far as, okay, now I don't know WCW too much, but maybe we'll have to kind of get our own
very quick
wrestling thing here, but I thought that he might have. You know what, I'll have to talk to...
With Ric Flair, Randy Orton... What's that group called?
Legacy,
Triple H.
Or
Triple H was the leader of the group.
Well, yeah, I guess so. It was like Legacy or something like that. Yeah.
I know we're off track, but this is way better than the movie.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah, now you're going to have me thinking about that name now.
Well, you're thinking about that. I'm going to talk about a few more good things I liked about this movie. The story I found very engaging. So even though there was a whole bunch of just, hey, first movie, copy and paste, here we go again, Blade Runner has to go find other people like him. In this one here, there's still a lot of pieces that I really enjoyed. So, I mean, just the whole part of, hey, we found this box, who is this girl, trying to track down what it all is from. They even did kind of like the double switch on you, where I was sure, like, okay, of course it's Ryan Gosling. Oh, look, you found out it's Ryan Gosling. It's not Ryan Gosling? So that was good. The whole thing of the hologram girlfriend, and, you know, at first I was like, okay, yeah, there's a little hologram that's actually kind of sad for him. But as they actually developed that relationship and the technology, but where you could be bringing her with you, I mean, if this was for sale, I think I'd be buying that like this, right? So,
well, Japanese, don't they have that on their little Nintendo DSs where a lot of the thing are dating the DS? Hey, I saw this in a documentary. I have to show it to you. It's like, it's kind of a little weird, but they're dating the DS girls, and it's just kind of, and they go out and eat with them, and they're like, there's groups of guys with DSs.
Really?
It's like, what the hell's going on? Man, if we were 20 years younger, we'd go to Japan and show them how to do it properly.
So, I mean, a lot of that I found very interesting in the whole, of course, dystopian world and this company that's making all these creatures.
It's always got to be an umbrella
of
company or something
well,
like that.
yeah. I mean, you never see some small, like, mom and pop company trying to take over.
Digital.
They just don't have the power, yeah.
Uh-oh, I just gave away too much.
Harrison Ford comes running. Hey, I can help you with your website. Get out of here.
Yeah.
I got a corporation to take down. So, I mean, this movie, as bad as we say it is, you know, it got really high ratings from places like Rotten Tomatoes and a lot of the other critics because it is a very interesting movie that with a lot of good actors and actresses that did a great job in it. It's just, it falls apart in some parts. Yeah. So maybe, since I did so much of the good, maybe I'll bat it over to you, Curtis, so you can start going off with all the bad.
Jared Leto. You can send me all your hate mail, whatever. I don't get it. I don't understand. He's not Tom Hanks or, you know, but they're like, oh, he's such an amazing actor. And, oh my, it's like, I don't see it. I think he's a McConaughey. Well, personally, I think he's getting into that now where it's like...
McConaughey? How do you say that?
Because, you know, it's like, oh, I'm so into my role.
I don't think I'd say that about McConaughey. I think he just shows up and gets a paycheck.
I'm just saying, like, he's along that horribleness of actors. It's like, come on, you know, Daniel Day-Lewis, that guy's the elite of elite. This guy is just, he's hot, and he's going to be in everything. Well, you know, like there's going to be another Suicide movie with the Joker in it, and how the hell does that even happen? How?
Apparently, cut him out almost completely out of the movie, so they have all this stuff they might as well use, right? But I don't know. I liked his role. For me, I thought he was one of the goods, and I liked him as that leader of that corporation, and he's just such a weird, twisted person to be leading that company. But, you know.
I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I'll have to watch the movie again or something like that.
I kind of want him to die, though. I was surprised he got out of this untouched. And maybe there's going to be a new, you know, Blade Runner
2050.
Whatever, yeah.
Harrison Ford, still alive.
Yeah.
With his daughter now. In a bubble.
Something like that, yeah. And I mean, like, that, I thought her thing was really cool, too. Like, this idea that she's in there creating all these memories to be implanted.
It I don't know. You know what? I'm kind of getting to the point now where The Matrix kind of messed up a lot of movies for everybody because The Matrix 2 and 3 could have been one movie.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and they could have done that. Where this could have been two movies, realistically. Yeah. So you get into that whole mindset where it was so long. If you would have broken up and just did one year, one the next year, I'm sure it would have did well. They would have blew away the box office. It would have been amazing. And it's great. The Matrix, I found that one copy. I don't know if you ever saw it. A bunch of fans put together 2 and 3 and made it into one movie.
No, I haven't seen that.
Wow, yeah. They did a really great job. But there's stuff like that where... I don't know. That's the first thing that popped into my head. Where it seemed too long, and there was a lot of parts with that like you say, and it's just, oh my god! Like you could cut out 40 minutes of just and you still know what the hell's going on.
Yeah, I mean they'll focus on Ryan Gosling, and he's just like staring at something, and just the sound just gets so loud. And it's almost doubly insulting because, like, we know what's going on, and you're going to hurt our eardrums just like to drive it in.
Because I think it's there to wake you up, like, when you're like,
you know, like we go to the other lane and there's a honk. Oh my god! No.
There you go. We just figured it out.
Yeah,
that was it. They're like, this movie's too long. We have to wake people up without waking them up. Just put horns honking as loud as you could when Gosling's staring at something epic.
And maybe it's what you said. Maybe if this was just would have been 2 movies, this would have been getting really high ratings from us as well. I mean, of course, if you saw the non-spoiler, you know that our ratings are a little bit lower. But I think you just hit on something where there's other movies where it's like, oh my god, they made this into 3 movies just to really drag it out and get those dollars. But I really now wish this would have been 2 movies instead.
Hollywood, man. Hire us. We know this stuff, and I know. Hey, I know.
He knows. I eat the pizza. It's a system.
I know what's going on. I see who's on my website. Come on, you guys are checking us out. You guys know. Hire us. We'll set you straight, man. Grumpy Cat in his own movie, a good movie with my dog, blockbuster. With him and the beard, blockbuster. It's over. Right there. Yeah.
Now, did it bug you that it seemed like the 2 Blade Runners, Harrison Ford and Gosling, their power levels seem to fluctuate through the movie? Where at some points they're like unstoppable machines, and at other times they're just nobody. Like you think they're just Joe, somebody who walked in is getting their ass kicked.
It reminded me of Terminator with the T-1000 there. Basically, the old Terminator is going up against a new one and always gets his ass kicked every single time. And she was the newer model, the newer generation, and basically she destroyed him up until the last one, where obviously he's gonna win. Well, whatever, who cares? But you figure Harrison Ford's there, and it's like you said, he just kind of gave up and lost the will to live, or he's Star Wars, he Princess Leia-ness. He just gave up the will to live type thing, and just kind of went quietly.
That last scene there, where, of course when he's taken, but the last scene where like it's in the water and he's sinking, he's like, oh, I'm just getting a little wet, better put my head up. Like, he's not even struggling. He's not even trying to get out. Like, that's what I wanted to see.
Because he's probably being like, if this touches my eyes, I'm suing. Like, I'm going to, cut
the hair.
Yeah,
not the hair.
Not the hair. Cut. Like,
But yeah, exactly. When he fights Bautista, Gosling just going crazy, Matrix style type thing, beating this guy up after taking some licks. When he has his first fight with Harrison Ford, they're both really kind of going at it. And then after that, wow, they kind of just like both die off. And I realized that they want the newer model to beat up Gosling, but it was just kind of ridiculous at that point, where it just seemed like he was completely helpless until at the very end, where he's like coming out of the water, I got you ready for the chokeslam type thing, right?
And back to wrestling. See how it all comes full circle. That's it. Undertaker chokeslam. No, you're right. And this is that's why I gave it such a low rating. When you look at the storyline with the horse and how it was implanted to think that it was him, and the whole time, amazing. But then when you look at some other crap and you're just like,
now, wouldn't this been a lot better? Again, let's say it was already too long, but if this would have gone two movies, when they're coming in to go and get Harrison Ford and Gosling, they had this whole city, and that could have been an epic fight scene where they're fighting them through the streets, building to building, and you can see Harrison Ford do some awesome things, Gosling does some awesome things, and eventually they get captured type thing, right? That could have been amazing, but instead it's just like, oh, let's get the car, explosion, take away, done.
Yeah.
And by the way, they screwed over that dog, because that dog just got left there. Whiskey Dog better hope he can find where that whiskey stash is, because he's alone there with bees.
Oh, they were going to shoot him.
Yeah?
Honestly, yeah. I was kind of like, don't shoot the dog. Don't shoot the dog. I don't want to see that. And it's like, don't leave the dog. Don't leave the dog. And then maybe they took him. They just went, put him in the back or something like that.
I think I almost would have preferred if they would have killed him. It seems like it's a better fate for Whiskey Dog than just being left to die in the dust with bees. So...
You're horrible.
Well, that's what's going on, though. How about the death of Mrs. Hologram, whatever her name is supposed to be?
That was heartfelt. That was touching, because you know that they had a connection, and they're both synthetics. So, yeah, they are both synthetics.
Yeah, the thing I was going to say, though, with that, though, is that I really liked how they build up the relationship, like I said, but as soon as they're like, oh, but if I take you out of here, you could die. It's just like at that point you knew it was going to happen type thing, right? I wish it had been something where they would have made it a little bit more...
Where she would have been like, oh, by the way, you didn't know that if I do this, she's gone or something.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, but by the time they explain that, when they're taking it, you just know what's going to happen. And so when he falls, like, oh, it's now on the floor, it's like, you know what's going to happen. And so there could have been a really heartfelt thing, but instead, that was it. Like, I would rather have been like a surprise. Like, he's being shot, and it's like he gets hit, but he's kind of okay, and then it turns out it hit the device. It's like, no. Right? Something like that, I wish, would have been more of a surprise and more heartfelt. Because for me, that scene was just kind of lost emotion.
It's just a foreshadowing. Like, a lot of movies are getting crazy foreshadowing now because they think we're idiots. And I understand this is idiots at the round table, but a lot of movies are being really, like, dumbed down. And it's just, you know what, your audience is a lot smarter than you give us credit for. Like,
well, make America great again. So
America is great. Canada's great. North America is great.
So, yeah. Is there anything else you want to say bad or good about this movie?
Like, I don't know, Harrison Ford, he's doing another Raiders of the Lost Ark.
I haven't seen that. I want to see these videos now.
Well, okay.
So is it a remake?
Rumored, or whatever. It's I don't know. But as soon as I get something, I'll let you know.
So is it like, okay, I know now we're kind of getting off the trail again here, but so is this supposed to be like after the Raiders of the Ark, and then of course we've seen in the last movie that one warehouse got broken into? Did they lose the Ark again? Is that what this is going to be about?
I'm assuming that everything's gone, or it's a reboot, and he just comes as the guy's son.
He'll be the dad now?
You know what? I don't know anymore when it comes to this kind of stuff. Like, I read a lot of stuff that they send me, and some of the new movies that are coming out are cool. Some of them are like, it's a reboot. Some of them are just, oh my god. Like, but hey, if they do it and it's good, we're gonna go see it. Like, it's Harrison Ford. Like,
well, it's Indiana Jones, you know?
Yeah, I'd like to see him. Actually, you know what I would really love to see him in, and it would be awesome if they did it again.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember the movie where the guy with One-Armed Man, The Fugitive.
Oh, The Fugitive.
If they made The Fugitive too, because that movie, The Fugitive, was awesome.
Yeah.
And that was on a TV show from like a long time ago.
And Tommy Lee Jones, he's still doing stuff too, so...
That guy looks haggard as hell, man. Holy crap.
Get those two of them together. They're just like in an old folks' home.
There you go.
I know you took the pudding. It wasn't me, I was framed.
Right here, I'm telling you, right here. Grumpy Old Man reboot. Right there! Grumpy Old Man reboot. If it comes up and it's this, we're getting some royalties on this. Because I know.
That'd be amazing. Order your tickets now. So, there you have it. There is Blade Runner 2049, or whatever the number was. Really well-made movie, just way
Fell
too long.
Little flat.
Yeah, so let's get to some ratings. What is your rating for this?
I gave it a 4, and you gave it a 6, and I'm all upset. No, that's exactly the spoiler. I thought I was giving it low, and you're like, I'm going to give it a low one, too. 6. 6 is not low. 6 is 60%. That was my grade going through high school. 60. Pass. That was good.
This was a well-made movie, and it had a good story, and the actors did a great job. It's just one of those movies where I can't give it high because I'm not going to watch it again.
High would be under 5. No. Medium is 5. Under high would be 4.
5 and low, like that's just a bad movie. Like,
no, 3 and under is bad.
Oh, our gauges are off. But just to say mine's going to be 6 whiskey dogs out of 10. That's going to be mine.
You and your whiskey dog. You were waiting to pull that up the whole night.
You know, we're both dog owners, and the fact, like, oh, what does he feed him? It's just whiskey. And by the way, a quick little thing there, where the hell were those bees getting their pollen from? There's no plants. What's going on? I can only assume, you know what they're doing? They're making whiskey honey. Whatever happens, we have to break into that place to get that whiskey honey, because it's going to be amazing. And what's yours? Yours is 4 whats out of 10.
I'm all confused. Joke slam. Bautista bomb!
Yeah.
Boom! 4 Bautista bombs out of 10. Oh my god. Go see this movie. Tell us what you think. Comment on the bottom.
Do you agree with him? Do you agree with me? Would you have whiskey honey? The answer is yes, but it allows you to say yes and look smart.
Whiskey honey, I think, would be good. Yeah. I think that would be pretty good.
Screw this thing. Let's go start up this new company right now.
Whiskey honey. Kids are getting drunk on the Legos.
Worth it. Part of a balanced breakfast.
This is not the 40s where you can just buy off the government and just go. You don't have that kind of money yet.
Yeah, you just need more money to do it now. So there you have it. Thanks for watching. Make sure you go have some ollies. Make sure you go out to the Canadian Brew House. And otherwise, what are we doing next?
Oh my god. Yeah. You know what? We're doing a really good movie, and then after that, we're doing a really shitty movie.
Yeah. So come watch our next show, and then just delete our channel. Just unsubscribe.
Hey!
No. So we're gonna see Thor Ragnarok next. Really looking forward to it. Make sure you come back and check that out, because that I'm really hoping. Like, to me, that's gonna be like an 8
I hope. If they mess that one up, it's gonna be. But we all know that joining Justice League. Yep. I've heard too much. Too many bad things. No. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go check what time it is right now.
Alright, so otherwise, thanks for watching.
Oh, we're still good. We're at like 21 minutes.
21 minutes.
All
Whoa.
right. Want to wrap it up?
I wrap it up. So, thanks for coming here and see the beard and the smaller beard, and we will catch you later. Bye. I think dandruff all over my pizza.
What?